Hello friends! Welcome to BC Lagotto channel. If you are joining us for the first time, I would like to tell you that in this video you will see a story about young Lagotto puppies from 6 to 8 weeks old. The beginning of this story you can find in my playlist, starting with mom being pregnant, whelping puppies, and puppies' development from birth up to now. If you watched all my videos about puppies development, I welcome you back. In the beginning of this video, you will see puppies just before they turn 6 weeks of age. The appearance is very similar to what they look like in the previous video. Perhaps they are getting more active and playing better, not all growling and posturing than they were before. Then there will be a break for about 3 days when I was grooming puppies, and you can see it in a different video. I will leave it in description. But this video will show you sudden change in the appearance of puppies after they've been groomed. With all the puppies' fluff shaved off, you can see the true colors of roan Lagotto puppies. I love to shave roan puppies to see what they look like underneath. Grooming sessions are done on a regular basis here. Lagotto needs regular grooming for the rest of his life. I dedicated a lot of time to introduce puppies to grooming at slow speed and with happy impressions. Puppies will be familiar with clippers, combs, and Dremel. They will learn to stand on the grooming table. I recommend all my puppy families to practice at home, even if not planning to groom themselves. Your pup and your groomer will appreciate your efforts. They will be familiar with teeth and ear examination. It is important for you and your pup to practice. Like for example, your pup got a stick stuck between the teeth and you need to get it out. It will be done easier if your pup is familiar with you opening his mouth. Same with ears. If your pup got an ear infection, you will be able to easily clean the ear and put ear drops if needed. So now, by watching puppies play, interact with each other and adult dogs, individuality of each puppy becomes apparent. Puppies within 1 litter and from the same parents are very different. Personalities started to come out around 5 weeks of age, but sometimes I need to wait until 6 weeks of age to see puppy temperament. The timing could be different for different breeds. At this age, we'll match our puppies with families, anxiously waiting which puppy will be theirs. I usually send my family's video updates daily, and it is awesome that most of the time we agree on a particular puppy when the time comes to choose one. I do believe in love from first sight, the instinctive connection people make with one or the other puppy. I am like that too. Some pups just attach themselves firmly to my heart, and it is so very difficult to let them go as I cannot keep them all. But personality matching is important for a puppy and for a family to be happy with each other, so I make sure the love from the first sight is aligned with the needed attitude of the puppy. For example, gentle pups go to families with young children and outgoing pups to active and social people. There is no such thing as a bad puppy, only a wrong placement of the puppy. As a breeder, I do my best to play a pup in the right home based on puppy personality at this stage of puppy life and information I receive from families and my own instincts. I have been wrong as I am only a human, but I am happy to say that only on a few occasions. Puppy is eating grass and all other stuff like sticks and dry leaves. It's all okay. They building up the flora in their guts. They're building up the immune system. That is very important for pet puppy. Of course, you don't give them garbage to chew, but whatever they can find on the ground of regular nature, you can let them eat sticks, leaves. There is a lot of learning to be done from 6 to 8 weeks. It really does not matter if I teach them anything or not. They learn regardless. They learn by observation and experiences they have. So it is actually better to teach them something proper behavior than wait until they come up with some monkey behavior. This is the age to learn polite behavior and avoid acquiring bad habits. At 7 weeks of age, a puppy has the brain of an adult dog, but without knowledge and experience. They are like sponges absorbing everything we teach them and not teach them as well. Usually puppies by 6 weeks are already very interested in treats and food. However, this litter is not very food motivated yet. They still prefer to nurse, although they would eat some foods, but not as I'm used to, always hungry puppies. I think it happened before because Gaia still has a lot of milk and puppies have enough with small supplements of real food. So we are behind on training with treats, but we are training for affection and they are absolutely love it. At this age, I start to train them to mind their teeth. The teeth just emerged and they have no idea how sharp they are. This is one of the reasons for puppies to stay with mom and siblings until at least 8 weeks of age, to learn to use the teeth with care when playing. Puppies bite when playing. It is normal puppy behavior. That is how puppies and dogs play, by biting and wrestling. It is sad for me to hear when people tell a pup not to bite another pup. It is very appropriate to say to a human child, but saying that to a puppy would be the same as saying to a human children not to bite another child. Puppies play like that. What they need to learn is how hard they bite in order to have fun. All puppies have very sharp teeth regardless of the size of the puppy. And if you think bigger pups can bully smaller one, you will be wrong. Small pup and weak pup are two different things. And of course, weak pups must be protected to some degree. Fortunately, no weak puppies here. Even little Maya can put in place Big Miko, no problem at all. So now I hope we can agree that biting is normal behavior for a pup, but what about biting humans? Later on, there will be a clip with me playing with puppies and I will show you how to prevent puppy hard biting. But now we're just gonna talk about it as you watch my puppies play. As we already know, pups do not know how else to play. My role is to teach them to do it gently. I use a different tone of my voice to let them know I am hurt too hard and so on. The tone must be different from your regular speech. Strange enough to startle pup, but not high pitched as it will excite pup even more. Gentle mouthing is okay. It is a way pups show affection and of course by licking also. I highly advise to find your pup a canine friend, preferably similar age to play with. Just like human children need other children of similar age, same with puppies. Lagotto are super smart and they learn fast given that they have plenty of opportunities to play with puppy friends, enjoy outdoors, do some digging, do some swimming. Moving, singing toys are great, but of course it will not substitute for real relationship with real dogs. Having bones to chew helps too. It makes pup busy for a while and tired. And tired puppies are the best kind of puppies. So, in order to start training puppies, I need to get them food motivated with treats. Food driven puppies are super easy to train. Up until now, puppies were getting affection as they were unable to take treats from my hand. But now they are learning and will be able to take treats from my hand gently, minding sharp little teeth of theirs. I am using for treats various cooked meats, cheese, freeze-dried liver, and whatever else tasty I have. My previous litters enjoyed Ziwi Peak air-dried dog food as well for treats. Treats cannot be underrated. If you have a puppy or are planning to get a puppy instead of buying thousands of toys, invest in good treats or make your own. You need to have several different treats of different value for the dog. Whatever it is your dog loves the best is a high value treat and should be reserved or given for special occasions and lower value treats for regular commands. So, for example, a puppy gets a high value treat when it comes for emergency recall and a regular treat or affection for a regular recall. I will talk about recalls later. You will need to have treats with you until puppy is fully grown and past adolescent stage, as this is when dogs are the most naughty. Even the most well trained and well behaved dogs before 6 months can become unruly monkeys. Fortunately, not all Lagotto go through a naughty stage, as they are naturally obedient and eager to please their humans. Also, you have to remember that if you are not reinforcing good learned behavior, it will fade away with time. So, there is nothing wrong with giving treats to adult dogs as well, quite the opposite. Perhaps not as frequently as puppies, but must absolutely have. Once puppies learn to take treats, we will begin to learn manding. Manding is a polite way for a puppy to communicate with humans. Through manding, we give the puppy a voice to ask for things. This is one of the protocols we use from the puppy culture program for raising our puppies. Some of my puppy owners tell me that a pup comes with a sit. This is not entirely correct, as I do not normally teach pups to sit. This is what the puppy offered me as a behavior in order to get attention or a treat. For example, I have treats in my hand and a bunch of puppies in front of me. Some are jumping, some sniffing the ground, but some are sitting and eventually also offer me eye contact. So I give treats to pups that are sitting because I like to reinforce this behavior of asking politely something. Some might get down but offer me eye contact, and I would also treat that pup. It doesn't matter if puppy is sitting or lying down, but eye contact and quiet behavior is encouraged and reinforced. Puppies that are ignored will catch up to me to the unfairness of the situation and will offer me behavior deserving a treat. They will learn to sit and offer me an eye contact. Like, for example, Marcelo in this litter paws me when he sits, and I love it and treat him with treats or affection. I will make a clip of it. Right now, you are watching lots of social activities with puppies. You see how puppies interacting with adult dogs, other humans, and later on in the video there will be more hands-on clips where you can see me teaching puppies manding and leash training and all that. This is just a lot of talking and theory, and you can look at my adult dogs, how different people come, and adult dogs love to get attention, and how puppies behave with adults and with strangers. So let's get back to manding. So if your puppy was raised with puppy culture, it is important for you to understand if your puppy sits for you, he asking something. If you ignore sitting puppy raised with puppy culture, you will ask puppy to offer you a different behavior, and this different behavior might be something you don't like. For example, puppy will start barking or jumping or chewing your couch or something like that to get your attention. It is better to pay attention to a puppy that sits or lays down and looking at you expectantly to figure out what your puppy wants. Another great protocol from puppy culture program is puppy call. Puppy call is a sort of early learning of recall. I will call puppies pap 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 with a high-pitched tone to make it as exciting as possible, and treat pups with yummy treats and affection when they come. I do it very often to make it almost instinct for them to come when I call. People often use it as emergency call later on when puppy joins a new family. You do not have to use pap pap pap. Some people use cookie, some other words. It is just easier for my puppy owners to use pap 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 as they are already used to the word. Emergency call is when you want your pup to come immediately, regardless of their activity. Pup gets a high value treat for that and a lot of excitement from the people. Families should teach, of course, a puppy a regular come as well and treat a pup as well, but the emergency call should always remain special. It can save your puppy life if your pup playing got too close to the road or you see a coyote running towards your pup. There are a lot of situations where an emergency puppy call will be appreciated, but it should never be substituted with regular come. Make the tone of your voice different from your regular speech. Your speech is just a noise for your pup. Your commands should be clear and easily distinguished from your speech. Always give your pup a treat when your pup comes when called. Eventually, you can treat your pup randomly for coming, but not in the beginning when the puppy is still very young. Both recalls, emergency and regular, should be practiced regularly. All learned behavior will fade if not practiced or enforced with treats. It is worth mentioning here that command come should never be associated with unpleasant things like putting pup on leash. Whoever does that sets themselves for failure for the puppy to come. Avoid at all costs to put your pup on leash when you just are learning to come. Your pup comes to you after you call your pup, you give your pup affection, you give your pup treats, and you let your pup go. Practice a lot during playtime. Feed your puppy, treat your puppy, kiss your puppy, do whatever you do to make your puppy happy, but never ever put your pup on leash when you call your pup. If you have to go to the puppy yourself, or wait until puppy comes and calmly put your pup on the leash and go. But the word calm should never ever be associated with unpleasant things like putting pup on leash. Another way to attract puppy attention for puppy to come is to squat down and call. When you are squatting down like that, puppy usually gets pets and more eager to come than if you are standing. Also, if you call and your pup ignores you, do not repeat word come over and over again, as it will be just meaningless noise. This usually happens when a pup is a little bit older and getting more independent. Attract your puppy attention somehow, like by clapping your hands or whistling or something to get the pup to look at you and start running in different direction. That is so much fun that I guarantee you pup will start running after you. Be happy, praise your pup if pup started to run after you. Play some more by running around and wrestle with your puppy. Do not be mad that you had to use this method for attracting puppy attention and get them to come. Practice more recalls with your pup. I love the way my adult dogs come and entertain puppies. Mama at this stage will not play with puppies until they stop nursing, and they still nursing. Every time she comes in, they want to nurse and she cannot do it all the time. So she doesn't come into puppy area when she doesn't want to nurse them, but other dogs come and play with puppies, and I like how each puppy behave differently. The younger dogs will actually play with puppies. Some dogs want to be around me but don't want to play with puppies, and they just go to elevated areas. As you saw, a little trampoline Mango was lying down to. Puppy were swarming around him, and when they got too much to him, he just sat down in the middle because puppies at this stage can't get to him. When they are older, there will be a higher places where adult dogs can go to, be with me, but sort of safe from puppy playful behavior. You also see in this video that almost every day there is something new in our yard. So there is umbrella, there was IKEA laundry hamper, and some collection bin, and I take them down to the garage. I take individual puppies into the house to be alone, away from the litter mates. We go to the beach, to the creek, to the forest, and weather permitting, if it's not super rainy. They don't like to be wet, these princesses, but eventually they won't mind the rain. But right now they don't want to go out in the rain. But yeah, so at this age, up to 12 weeks, puppy need to have something new. Even if it's like just regular cardboard box, even move it from different spot, something that already been in the house or in the yard, just put it in different spot. Everything is different. And it's important for puppies to adjust to new environment, to adjust to new things. This is the period from birth till 12 weeks old, when they learn to adjust to new environment easier, and it will help them in their future life to deal with stressful situation if something like that ever happened to them. And in life generally is it is unpredictable, and something out of ordinary can happen, and your puppy will be able to deal with the stressful situation because they already learn to adjust every day in the puppyhood if in different situation. In the beginning, when I just started to have puppies, I was so afraid that adult dogs will step on puppies while playing, but they never do. How they do it, I don't know, but it's amazing to watch adults to jump around and go fast, and puppies are right there. And even puppies' reactions sometimes surprise me. I will be stepping on puppies for sure if I was in those dogs' place, and they can play together like that, adults and puppies, and sometimes adults go with full speed and they don't hurt puppies. I learned to trust my adult dogs and don't stress out about it. But in the beginning I was stressed, thinking they might hurt puppy, but they never do. Hello everyone. The segment of this video will be about puppy biting. Puppy biting is very, very natural. I talked about it in just a general description, but here I want to show you how puppy bite, um, and how you can teach them not to bite or do it gently. As I was saying before, it is very natural for puppies to play bite. They don't know anything different except that's how they play, by biting. And for me to teach puppies not to bite, until in within 2-3 weeks is almost impossible, because it's instinctual, it's innate in them. They cannot help themselves but bite. All I can do is teach them to do it gently and recognize my voice when I'm telling them it's too painful, it's too hard of a bite. But that has to continue with the families. Most puppies go home at around 8-9 weeks, and of course at that age puppies will still try to bite. It's a new family, they will try to test the boundaries of new families. And if new families have young children, for whatever reason puppies think young children are puppies, and they will try to play with young children as they would with other puppies by biting. Of course it's not possible to do with young children, because they don't understand why puppy biting, and puppy don't understand why are you getting mad, because children will squeal, puppies will bite. And because it's super exciting when children squeal and they think it's a game, and then you're gonna get mad. It is possible to train puppies not to bite children, but you also have to work with your child to make him understand how to behave around puppies. So no running around and screaming until puppy is a little bit older and understand. So no biting of a child. And it helps a lot when you can find a puppy friend, similar age, doesn't matter what breed, but of similar age. Puppies can play different breeds, bigger dogs, smaller dogs. Lagotto are pretty fast and agile. I myself had two puppies. Lagotto puppy was 2 months older, was my big dog, Rada. She was 2 months younger than Mia, and they played together very, very nicely, because Lagotto are pretty fast, and big dog a bit more clumsier than Lagotto. So it worked out. By that time, my dog will become super fast too. They learn to play with each other. So when the bigger breed dog is a little bit bigger, it is okay as long as the smaller dog is faster. So they can balance, and then eventually if they meet each other all the time, they learn how to play with each other. My big dog can play with very little dog without hurting them. But a similar age, just like with children, children like to play with other children of similar age because they have the same interest, they play the same. Same with puppies. They want to play with similar interest puppies or dogs. And no. You go out with that bone or leave the bone alone. Go, you go. Go. You don't want to be here? Okay. So there are bones in here, and adults came in the puppy play area, and they growl at puppies because they have a bone in their possession. If they were on their own territory and had a bone in their possession, I would remove a puppy. But in this case, because they came to visit puppies, they cannot growl the puppies in here. So I take the bone from an adult. Yes, my sweetheart. So normally dogs learn. I would let first puppies learn. Growling is very good. Let's talk about growling a little bit because I was planning to do it later, but they don't bite me. I can't show you right now. So let's talk about growling. So because puppies have bones in their possession, and sometimes bones high value and they want to protect it. Right now they're just chewing it all together. I think it's too early for them. I can't show you. Perhaps in the later videos when they have something that they would like to protect, I'll show you how they growl at other puppy not to approach. And this way they learn the boundaries. With adults, they know the boundaries of their own, but the puppies are way too young to learn from adults right now. Like I would be okay with mama growling in them because I know she won't hurt them, and one other dog I would be okay. I don't think Mango or Jetta would bite them, but I don't know for sure. I don't know if they scare them too much if they growl. I know Mango would just leave and go about his way, but still, just in case, they are dogs. None of my dogs, I don't believe, would hurt a puppy, but you never know. So we want to prevent that. So yes, growling. So growling puppies, I talked about growling a little bit in my last video. But I never talked about growling towards people, which is absolutely not okay. So we will be looking at the different types of growling. When puppies growling towards each other, it's okay, they're learning boundaries, but it is also natural and normal for puppy to growl at the human when they have a bone in possession. And it's called resource guarding. With resource guarding, it's possible to change how puppies think about it. So for example, we use protocols from puppy culture, and some other trainers do that, how to prevent resource guarding in puppies at this age. So when they have something in their possession that they really like, and if they growl at me with that, I would use this opportunity to teach a puppy that puppy shouldn't be growling at me. So in the beginning, when puppy is chewing the bone, I will be touching them. I already touch them all the time while they're eating, so they don't think I am going to take that thing away. Eventually, when they a bit more protective of their food, I will take that food away, and give them something of better value, and then give that food back, like let's say it's a bone. So this way, if I do it repeatedly over and over and over again, puppies eventually look up at me expectantly, drop the bone, get a treat, and take your bone back to chew. So they will understand that me approaching them while they're eating something, it does not mean I'm going to take it away. It means I will give them something better, and they will still have something they value with them. So see, she is biting this puppy. I don't know if you can see it or not from that far, but she is doing it gently, and I'm petting her for that. So she's using her mouth very, very gently. So this is a very good opportunity for you to see how big dog can play with puppies. Jetta is young, but the younger the dog, the more willing they would be play with puppies, and the older the dog, the less willing the dog will be playing with puppies. It is rare that older dogs will play with puppies. Some can tolerate puppies, but most want nothing to do with puppies. So you're not biting. Okay, good bite. Okay, that's not a good timing, is it? It is not a good timing. Is it? It's not a good timing. The puppy is biting, but see how gentle he's biting. So far he's testing, and he goes very, very gentle. Gentle. Good boy. Okay. So he's mouthing, but gently. Very controlled bites. Miko sometimes gets away with biting, yeah, but he learned so much in the last week that he's very gentle with his bites too. Yes, good boy. He's such a good boy. He's such a good boy. He learned so much. He is very big pup, but his teeth came out very, very last. He was the last one to get the teeth, and he still doesn't have teeth up front. They're just coming out. Oh yes, the other thing is to inspect your dog's mouth. Oh. So you should be able to open the puppy's mouth. I don't know if you can see or not. Okay, just like that. Just in case something's stuck in there. And you should be able to open the mouth and manipulate with the mouth. It's a safety procedure, really, because if something's stuck in the mouth, you will be able to take it out, because puppy knows that you're opening the mouth and that doesn't hurt. And in emergency situation, when puppy had never mouth manipulated by you and you're trying to open the mouth, it will be very, very stressful already, because there's something already in their mouth. But when your puppy is not biting or anything, you can open the mouth and inspect it and check the teeth. Good boy. And praise the puppy for the good behavior. Okay. You falling asleep? Oh! Oh! Good, yes. Licking is okay, biting is not. So face biting, I discourage highly. They can lick my face, but not biting the face. Ah! Good boy. Licking is okay. Biting hair is okay too. Yeah. So my hands are not, the skin is not broken down. You see, I have 6 puppies here, and they all have teeth on me. But gentle, yeah, good boy. But if someone bites even hard enough, they don't break skin. They have some sense of their teeth, but they just don't know what the pain threshold is. Perhaps puppy have a higher pain threshold and they bite each other harder. I myself don't like to be bitten, so I don't encourage that. And if the puppies bite too hard, you just simply put the hand over the muzzle, take your hand away. Don't let puppy bite you. That is a no. If puppy gets too much, just leave. Just if you don't have enough patience for this nonsense, just go. Maya is biting, but she's very cautious about it. And my dog's missing me because I spend a lot of time with puppies and they sort of want all the attention. Well, lay down beside me, okay. Yeah, okay. Well, you are in puppy pen, not them in your place. Yeah, you just can go. Yes, let's talk about growling. So growling can be quite different from each other, like protection growling. Growling is a good thing. I told you that in the last video, because growling is a tool to prevent fights. Dogs that don't growl are very dangerous because you don't know if the dog gonna bite, if the dog upset. With Lagotto, it is especially important to watch for different signs other than hair up, because Lagotto coat doesn't go up. They have curly coat, and in normal dogs you would see the hair go up if the dog is upset or becoming aggressive, but with Lagotto you can't see it. So if your Lagotto growls, it's a good thing because you know something is up, and you kind of have to intervene perhaps in the situation. Mango growls a lot, but he's not doing it aggressively. He gives a lot of warnings, and even if they don't listen to him, he would just go. He likes his own space, and he doesn't like other dogs touching him when he's lying down for pets to me. That's why he growls, and it's very, very good. The other thing is growling at people, which is not a good thing. But again, it is a good thing in the sense that you know something is up. Okay, puppies. I know. We'll go soon. So I told about resource guarding, and when your puppy is growling, determine why. Determine the cause of the growling. Because growling is a voice puppy uses to prevent escalation. And don't punish puppy for growling. If the puppy growls at other dog, for example, for whatever reason, other dog's too rambunctious, the puppy doesn't want to play at that time with that dog, just walk away, go do something else. Don't let other dog aggravate. If he doesn't understand the growling, don't let other dog aggravate the situation, because your puppy actually telling the other dog he doesn't want to play. So this is something to be proud of your puppy, that he's trying to use the voice to tell other dog. It's with your children, if a child has a toy and he doesn't want to share, he doesn't want to share, right? Yes, you can encourage your child to share a toy. It's a good thing, but children go through the stages when they have everything is mine, and then they start sharing. It's a learned social skill. They don't born with that. The following clip is from maybe 4 or 5 days ago, and you will see puppies behaving very, very differently, and they all biting. That is good of me to tape that, and you will see how I react to puppies and how I behave towards them when they bite me very hard. I think it would be good for you to see. So, no, 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 no. So you see me grabbing the scruff like that, and just removing puppy from myself. I'm not hurting them, but I'm telling them I don't like it. Lots of people say do a high pitch, a screech, like see, she's biting the other puppy and it's too hard and the other one's squealing. No, Maya, no, Maya. So if I let them bite me, I will be bloody. So I do not like that, Maya. Puppies. And he likes to play by biting. Good boy. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. So I'm just showing you how I do it. Maya. Good. Yes, good job. So, good. There you go. There you go. Licking. Yes, you can lick. Good. So when she's licking me, I petting her. When she's biting my face, I say or I blow into their face. It startles them and they stop. They understand how they can play and how hard they can bite. So I sort of a guinea pig for them. Maya. If they get too much, I just leave, and that is a teaching moment too, because they want me to be with them. Yeah, Maya. Oh, who is that hooliganisty? Who is this hooliganisty? So I continue with puppies, to move puppies like that, put them on the back, handle them, kiss them, of course. Yes, good boy. Good boy. And it's important that puppy lets you, and you should do it at home when you get your new puppy. You should handle your puppy and put puppy in different positions, and puppy should let you. So this clip is about manding. We talked about manding before, but you can now see how I do it. Puppies just recently started to take treats, and we've been practicing for a few days only. Puppies are not quite 7 weeks old, a few more days until they are 7 weeks. And this video is getting way too long, as usual. Somehow I cannot contain myself and make short and to the point videos. So they will be mending and a little bit of grooming as my last clip, and I will finish this video, and I will make several videos separately with puppies mending at a later date, closer to 8 weeks. Hopefully the weather will improve. We have a lot of rain these days, and we cannot train outside, so all the training happening inside. We have done few leash training, but all inside because it's pouring rain outdoors. See how good they are, and they know already how to sit. As I was saying before, at 7 weeks puppies have a brain of an adult dog. It just they don't have experience or training, but they are like sponges and learn super fast. Sometimes people ask when is a good time to start training your puppy, and I say right away, as soon as you get your puppy, you start training your puppy. Even if you don't train your puppy, it is training all by itself, by observation. It's learning new skills, and it doesn't really matter if you train your pup or not, it's still learn. So it is best to start training as soon as you bring your puppy home. And training doesn't mean to be official training. When you at home you call your puppy and give a puppy a treat for coming is already a training. Everyday interaction with puppy is a training. You don't have to go to school to train a puppy. You train a puppy with interaction with the puppy. How you interact with the puppy and how much new thing you show to your puppy is important. That's how you train your puppy. Daily, every day you interact. I don't know if you can see your faces in the videos. Marco, Marcelo, come here. Have a seat. Good. Oi, Marcelo. Marco. Marco. Mira. Nico. Maya, come here, Maya. Maya, Maya. Maya, 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 Maya. Maya, Maya. Тут не тут надул, прямо на полу. I'm going to say goodbye to you now. Thank you for choosing to watch this video. It's getting very long, and I haven't included in this video all I wanted to include. So I will be making short videos of focused activities like leash training and manding and recalls, and we're gonna go in the forest, and I will make a video how I keep puppies focused on me so puppies don't get lost. But this video is already very long, so I'm going to say goodbye to you. What I'm doing now is just a regular grooming routine. I chose a very bad timing. Puppies were playing, and because I couldn't see the eyes, I decided to cut it. It's bad of me to choose the timing I chose, but it's a quick cut, so it was okay. Let's see your eyes like that. Good boy. Okay. Good boy. timing, bad timing. Mhm. Yeah. There we go. Good girl, baby. Wiggle, baby. Now we can see your eyes. Yeah.
Good boy. Who's a good puppy? Who is a good puppies? Marcelo, the grass is wet, but it's not. It's okay.